In this episode of Dragonheir Silent Gods, we're going to be looking at Nissa, which is a new Thunderbolt-based damage type, one of the new elemental affinities for lightning and poison, which will work great with my team. Nissa is one of the over 30 new heroes in Dragonheir Silent Gods for Season 2, and we're going to use her to try to defeat some of the new in-game bosses. Dragonheir Silent Gods is a season-based game. It will officially launch Season 2, Fall of Increscent on December 15th, introducing new sandbox, new strategy, and new optimization experiences, just like a brand new game. Now, we just pulled Nissa from the new Fourth Fairing Summons. In order to build her up, we're going to use one of the features called Rebuild, which is a Season 2 feature allowing us to test out characters for a limited time, get all of our resources back, and continue to test out these characters. This will help us a lot in the beginning with smoother progression and faster development of our team, so we know exactly what to put together with the new damage types, new over 30 heroes, as well as new elemental affinities. You can also use the codes Dragon Season, Dragonheirs 2, and Merry Xmas when you download the brand new season and join the span new game in either iOS, Android, PC, or Mac, the Steam or Epic Games Store. Dragonheir Silent Gods is a season-based game, and part of Season 2 is this new sandbox island area called Ather Kar. And so you will be exploring Ather Kar throughout Season 2 and see everything that it has to offer. Now, in order to get resources for the Fourth Fairing Summons, what you can do is use the Season 1 reward shop from your previous achievements inside of the game in order to get resources going into Season 2. Now, during my Fourth Fairing Season 2 exclusive summons, I was hoping to get one of the new merfolk, but instead we actually ended up pulling Nissa. So there is a new boss in Season 2 inside of the Fey Meander, and what we're going to do in order to try to get it down is we just pulled one of the new legendary Thunderbolt characters, Nissa. So in order to get a smooth start here in the beginning, I'm going to go and take Sigrid, and we are going to use the limited time reset level here at the beginning of the season in order to get some of our resources back. And so what I'm going to do is please select a hero here. I'm going to go to my level 60. I will confirm, and we can rebuild your hero to get back the growth material. So we can use this to level up the new character that we just acquired. And here we go with the rebuild. Confirm rebuilding will be reset to level 1 with consumed XP, potions, gold, and elemental gems returned. And please remove all the equipment as well. Just like that, we got some of the materials back, and this should be a much faster start for this character here. So let's go back here to Nissa, and now we are going to level this new Thunderbolt character to try out some of the new affinities. There's the new affinity style damage, which is the lightning and poison, and we have both lightning and poison characters as our main, so we're going to get to try that out too. Let's go ahead and upgrade the levels here all of the way, and now we can quick upgrade all the way to level 70. And there we go, level 70 with her. We're going to need to put some equipment on her. Let's give her the Eyeball of the Giant, perhaps. Let's see what we got for equipment here. Crit chance, HP. Okay, sure, we'll go with that. For the weapon, what do we have? Let's look at HP, defense, attack percentage. Oh, this one's got crit rate on it. Let's go with that one. We got a chest plate here with Enlightenment. Let's go with HP. I think just some raw HP would probably be good. And then for the gloves, crit damage would be great. No problem. So there we go. We got the character a little bit more built out now. And we have 4 lightning, 1 poison to try out this new lightning and poison elemental affinity damage. Let's go ahead and get into the fight here now. And let's see what the new team, the new damage style, as well as the new elemental affinity is actually going to do for us. So, okay. So what do we have deployed here? Let's deploy. I want our new character in there for sure. So we're going to need to take out, let's take her out. Let's put you in. There we have our healer. And she is, what? She's sort of range DPS, right? Maybe put her in the back. Maybe put one of the supports like that. All right, let's see how this does. Okay, the damage so far, she looks like she's doing all right damage. We're kind of tanking it. Saving up because I want to see what her special does here. There it is. Electrocuted. Okay, so that's the new... There's the new electrocution move. Oh, I see. It moves the ball around in... Okay, that's kind of a cool way of targeting. So for the elemental affinity, we have a 3-hero elemental affinity bonus. We got 20% from attack, 20% of the defense, 3% HP, 500 raw HP, and the attack plus 50 at the moment. Okay, let's go ahead and save this lineup. This is going to be our main squad here. And let's see what this new elemental damage type is doing in terms of DPS. How is she hanging in there here? This is our first Thunderbolt legendary, and she seems to be doing all right. You know, surprisingly, the main DPS is coming from her, but she's hanging in there for damage. There's the ultimate. It's a pretty cool ultimate. You get a giant shock. We're getting attacked in the back here. She doesn't have the best gear on, but she's hanging in there for damage. Just about 20%. She's holding her weight. That move looks awesome, though. The Electrocute. Damage over time looks pretty good. So her move, she has a passive skill that at the start of combat releases a mechanical creature to follow the nearest enemy, keeping them inflicted with Electrocuted. When the followed target dies, the mechanical creature will reselect an enemy to follow. And what Electrocuted does is it invokes a lightning chain at the carrier's position every 4 seconds, dealing 35% attack lightning derivative damage to the carrier and up to 4 additional targets. So a lightning chain damage effectively, that's quite good. Look at the second move here. It does a lightning damage to an enemy with a chance to electrocute them as well. Then triggers Thunderbolt once if the enemy is already under Electrocute. Invokes a lightning chain at the carrier's position every 4 seconds, dealing more of that derivative damage to the carrier and up to 4 additional targets. And then the Thunderbolt triggers Electrocuted damage at once. So you can see kind of the synergy between the two of them there. And then the ultimate ability, what does this do? Targets an enemy, instruct a mechanical creature to follow the target, initiate an electric field that centers around the target for 10 seconds. When an enemy is inflicted with Electrocuted, mechanical creature triggers a Thunderbolt on them for 2 times and deals derivative damage to all enemies within the electrical field. So effectively, you put the ball on them, you afflict them with Electrocute, it does a zap around, does the AoE damage, and then triggers Electrocute damage once, and then generated by a specific skill gains an enlightenment bonus damage but cannot trigger crit. That's basically explaining the derivative damage. So effectively, this is you put the mechanical creature on somebody, you have this AoE that's going on, and as you're continuing to inflict them with Electrocute, Electrocutes the other Thunderbolts around them. I get it. Okay. So that's a pretty cool move, and we're going to want to position the ball at the right opportunity effectively in order to min-max your damage. Something I'm really liking about this Elemental Affinity this season is we can put together a combination of my favorite heroes. So all of my Electrico guys I can bring with me, but then we can also bring our Poison healer here as well, and they pair together perfectly. So it makes a really easy to use 5-man team and easy to select them here. And our 2 legendaries happen to be electric as well, but we have the 1 Thunderbolt here, and then this poor man, the Dauntless guy, he got thrown back into the pool, but we are doubling down on the Thunderbolt build. We're going through the stages trying to get to the next boss. They're already starting to get a little bit higher level. They went from 54 to 55, so they're slowly leveling up as I blast through these. I got a bunch of these done already. So far, she seems pretty strong, and it seems to be going pretty well. The AoE from the Thunderbolt Electrocute combo is chewing through them, but we got to see where we're going to stand on the bosses. Oh, here we go. Big boss fight. Okay, so now it's time for the fight. So now, level 55, Fungo Spidermother. So I want everyone together for the heals. We don't know if she uses AoE yet or not, so we're going to do that. We still have our Elemental Affinity bonus here, attack, defense, HP, etc. We're using the new damage type of Thunderbolt. Hopefully that's going to be enough. Our heroes are all healed to the maximum. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going to start here. I don't expect to beat it the first try, but we're going to take a look and see. So she does Cobweb Sweep, but we have the healing. We're doing okay. Looks like she's putting a debuff on us there. We get our defense up. Okay. How's the healing going? Healing defense doing okay. Okay, so it spawns ads. The Electrocute from the Thunderbolt character, Nissa, she should be good with the ads, hopefully, with bouncing the Thunder Chain Lightning. There we go. One of them down. I mean, the heals are lasting. We're lasting with the heals. It's half down on the boss. This is looking pretty good already. Okay, our main healer got Cobweb. That might be a problem, but we got defense shield up. Not bad. Good damage. More spiders drop down. Okay, yeah, that's going to be a problem. That was massive damage, and I'm not sure if she's hurting us on this. We'll have to read how her abilities work, because I think what's happening is she's stacking damage on us and expunging it or something, because that was some pretty crazy damage. And then we're getting our healer stun consistently. She's smart with the stun and stunning the right person. And then consistently with the mobs, too, which is taunting us. So we're going to need to be able to clear the mobs. Oh, no. Okay. Well, it looks somewhat doable. Got down to about a third. So I think we're going to try a Zarloth, the support. We're going to give him a quick level here real fast. Take him from 69 to 70. We're going to swap out the new legendary Nissa that we've been testing here, the new Thunderbolt-based character. And we're going to see if maybe he can make a difference in this. Because as it stands, this is looking pretty rough for our characters. We know we want them together for the heals. And I think we're going to take out Nissa. We're going to put him in. We're going to swap these characters' positioning just a little bit. And we're going to see how this one ends up going. Okay. DPS coming in. There's the Cobweb Sweep, but hopefully this time the heal reaches everybody. There we go. The stun, he's getting the stun on the healer every time. Which is a little bit of a bummer. Okay, Spiderlings are up. This is the part where we'll see if we can clear these guys out a little bit easier. Okay, tank the first slam. That's good. See, read the abilities here. Attacks all enemies, dealing poison, inflicting fungal poison on them. Okay, deals poison damage to the enemy that has applied the most healing, inflicts stun on them. So this is just always going to target our healer then. Summons the Spiderlings, which deal surrounding damage based upon the fungal poison. Interesting. Attacks the enemy with the most stack poison regularly, inflicts defense penalty, inflicts a stack of recovery over time on all players, hero upon death. Okay. Interesting. And then the final one is here, deals poison damage to all enemies and knocks them up for every stack of fungal poison. So we do need these actually to be dispelled, basically. Looks like Nathaniel ate that stun this time. It's looking a lot better, though. I mean, this is looking like we have a chance here. Hasn't cleaned us yet unless we get one shot at the end here. We're out tanking and surviving. If we look at the DPS here, our boy is not bringing insane DPS, but he's helping us sustain a little bit better. If we check out the healing here, he's bringing 16% additional healing to the team this time. There we go. And just like that, the boss is down. So that was actually that was a good rotation now. The Nissa looks like she's pretty good for the mob clearing, but for that individual boss fight, at least that one in particular, glad we brought back Zalroth. I gotta look at his name again. How do you pronounce this name? Zarloth. Nailed it. He's got some growing out of his head there. Might need to go to the I don't know if I need to tell him he needs to go to the doctor or the barber, but one of them. You know, so far progressing on this, I've been pretty impressed with Nissa. It seems like she is a good Thunderbolt character, particularly in AoE, with the way that lightning continues to bounce together. Pretty cool thematically, too. I like the ball that goes out, does the giant AoE, you hit the person with a Thunderbolt, bounces to the other. Pretty nice. Kind of fits the Dwarven theme there, I suppose. And that fits pretty well into the new elemental affinities as well, with the lightning and poison, as we showed in today's video. That's sort of the builds that we're going for anyway. So Nissa was the perfect Season 2 4th Fairing pull for us. So I'm kind of glad I got her from the 4th Fairing summon, the Season 2 exclusive summons, because this is our first legendary of the new heroes, and I actually like her so far. Now, because Season 2 has new equipment and new artifacts, something I'm going to do is, out of the artifact shop, there is Thunder Blast, which is for a lightning element hero. Now, obviously, this is going to fit very well on our lightning-based characters, as we are using the new lightning element affinity. So, because of that combination, I think we're going to get ourselves one of the new artifacts today. There is new gift codes, both Dragon Season as well as Merry Xmas are going to be new current redemption codes, and just like that, you can see I got it within my mailbox, and let's see what they're going to have for me for the Merry Christmas. Your gift has been sent to your account. Remember to claim it. Happy gaming. Just like that, we got ourselves a new Apprentice Scroll, some premium currency, and a Starlight Stone Dice Summon. It's a brand new season. It's a span new game. Download now for free. Use my link down in the description. Use codes Dragon Season as well as Merry Xmas to get yourself some free in-game resources. And you can download it for free on either iOS, Android, PC, Mac, the Epic Games Store, or the Steam Store as well. Shout out to Dragonheir Silent Gods for sponsoring this video, and I'll see you on the next one.